Okay, I hate this kind of clarification bullshit as much as the next person, but I'm just going to say it here so that I don't have to continually address these bullshit comments I've been getting. This is about the Argumentum al-Taqiyya, or how I learned to stop listening to propaganda and love reality. That video. I don't know how much more explicit I could be. Um, A, it's in the title. B, it's on the bookend text that I put on the video. Um, the whole thing is refuting this claim that's been floating around that there's no such thing as a moderate Muslim, and there's absolutely no such thing as a peaceful Muslim, because if they're doing that, all they're doing is practicing taqiyya. Um, First of all, this is ignorance as to what the actual word means. Because, like I say in the video, it's Arabic for concealing. Um, to perform taqiyya is literally to conceal something. So if someone who is gay is in the closet, like I was for a long time, it would be taqiyya to just stay in the closet. It's that kind of thing. And oh my goodness, okay. Uh, People get kind of caught up that I bring up the golden age of Islam, and I contrast that to the dark ages of Christianity. Um, the reason I do that is that both kind of coincided at about the same time periods. In fact, everything that I was referring to happened in the same time period as what I'm addressing in Islam. So I figure it's only fair. It's also only fair that that the Muslim caliphs at the time were uh, were of strong political power. They basically ran theocracies, as did the Roman Empire and Christian Europe when the Roman Empire fell. Um, I I really don't know how much more how much more shit you wanted me to address in that video, because all I'm really doing is saying, look, there were a bunch of Muslims that, when they had no reason to conceal their faiths or aspect of their faith, that were incredibly peaceful. And I think like the only real charge that can be levied on Cordoba, Spain at the time was this tax. I forget what it was called, but basically anything that was non-Muslim was taxed. And this even went down to like smiths and all that kind of shit. It wasn't just a religious thing. It was more like you're not worshiping Allah and the Prophet Muhammad, so you can pay us for using our land, motherfuckers. Um, but really, what I don't get is how people could miss what I was doing in that video and what I was saying in that video. Um, it's really simple. Uh, that saying my argument is just decrying Takia uh, instead of actually paying attention to what people are doing um, in current Islamic uh, views is insane bullshit. And everyone that says, oh, the moderates and that are just practicing Takia is engaging in a logical fallacy. Now, I don't want to just decry fallacy. We kind of invented, well, we didn't invent logical fallacies, but we kind of branded them for scoring a debate. And doing so, I think, as my friend Ben would say, would be like decrying penalty on the other team, instead of actually making your counterpoint. So I decided to go ahead and make my counterpoint that, hey, when there were Muslims in power here, they were incredibly peaceful. So how the hell can you say that peaceful Muslims today are just practicing taqiyya with a shred of intellectual honesty? Um, Beyond that, there really isn't that much to the video, except the clip of Peter Murphy, which I always love, and also this thing that kind of goes unsaid in it, um, where I keep seeing like lists of people that converted to Islam on all these Muslim Dawa sites, and Peter Murphy's on there, and Peter Murphy is a Sufi, and Sufism is like the mystical pacifist, uh, drinking and smoking hash and all that version of Islam. Um, they also got some awesome theological, ethical ideas that I might get into. Well, I will get into later in another video. But if they're going to claim, if Muslims who are trying to convert are going to claim Peter Murphy, then they have de facto claimed Sufism as a part of Islam. Which really brings me to overall why I did the video. I'm addressing a few people in specific, but really kind of pointing to Sister Sunshine, because she's the one that constantly will not shut the fuck up about this crap. And I'm running her argument into the ground. So why the fuck are you so caught up about why I mentioned the Golden Age of Islam? And there's actually one person, this geek skeptic or something, that keeps going on like, well, why don't you cite your sources? So my question is this: A, what the fuck did you think I was saying in that video? And B, what fucking sources do you want me to provide? Are you denying the Golden Age of Islam happened? Because if so, you need to retake History 10. Are you denying that taqiyya means to conceal? Well, do you want me to give you an Arabic to English dictionary? Like, those are the only two things that I think don't hinge on a logical causal chain. Those are about the only premises that are grounded in fact. So what the fuck sources do you want me to provide? I'm going to assume everyone that watches my videos at least has half of a high school education. And I'm going to assume that if someone's really curious about it, they know that Google Translate can translate from Arabic to English. What the fuck do you want from me? And what the fuck did you think the video is about? Like, are you guys trolling me, or are you really as stupid as humanly possible? Like, hands down, the dumbest pieces of shit I've ever encountered. I really, what the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck? I keep getting messaged on Skype, so I should probably address that. Peace.